to make sure when you play against the enemy, make sure you also still bring out your confidence, okay? Because the thing I've realized playing with stronger players than me is that when they start to feel that you're not confident, they're gonna take those pot shots at you that then poke you down, and you're not gonna have any HP to be able to lane against them anymore, okay? Sometimes it's about that morale, okay? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we've got a Slayer game as per requested about 2 weeks ago. I only got to it now because there was a couple of videos in my queue like I was explaining to you. But then also recently I felt like I've just not been having great games. I tried a lot of Florentino. I wanted to put some diversity into my videos and or challenge the Florentino. That was my thought. But I didn't want to put up another Roxy video for the Slayer video. So yeah. Anyway, today was a great day. We were trio queuing and I ended up getting this really nice gameplay. Nice. It's not great in terms of the micros, but it goes to show you, you know, what a sort of a perfect played Slayer game should look like. Now we're actually up against a Valheim over here. Early game marksman versus melee heroes. Marksmen are gonna win because of just their sort of kit. They have longer range, they can poke you down while you try to clear that lane. Of course, this is the moment where you feel great about being a VERES, because you do still have a little bit of that range, and Bloody Kiss will give you some heals. So I'm able to play quite aggressive into this Valheim. He knows what I am capable of doing to him, but here he catches an opportunity to stun us out. His Force Wonder pops off and I'm gonna be half health, but Bloody Kiss is gonna come up. He's going to come out for me, and we're gonna make that trade even. No problem, I get lane priority as well. Now I'm gonna try and rotate and just spot out where and get some information about where the enemy jungle is, for example. Now you can see on the top lane over there, they are already spotting out the top side. Red side is completely gone. It might be somebody over here, Pain, coming over to the blue side. I don't know. Okay, Pain spotted out in the mid over there. I'm just waiting in this bush and not being too aggressive right now, because I want to make sure we can kill this Valheim with our Zephyrs, but unfortunately both of us miss our control ability, so Valheim is gonna get away. As you can see, I missed my second ability. My micro on this guy on VERES is really not that great, but again, making the good decisions early game is going to make your late game so much easier, because you have that item advantage, level advantage, and you're just gonna have a great time. Over here, a flicker. I tried to do a flicker one but Zata was already too far away. Good thing is that our Gildir was able to land the stun on them, and Zata will fall. Over there, slight note is that I rotate with the Zephyrs to make sure that we can make a play, because I already cleared my lane. Of course, I also missed one wave because Valheim decided not to roam. But because Valheim decided not to rotate, we were able to take that fight easy peasy. Gonna come back here to just recover some HP. The thing about HP is that you might have thought that, okay, I should probably have just stayed there and make sure that I don't drop another minion. But that one minion versus having then to stay under the tower for another wave, another entire wave, you know, it's not worth, okay? You want to make sure your HP is good so that you have the confidence to go up and play the lane versus your opponent, okay? If you play just always under the tower, they're gonna get free lane priority, and good players will then take that opportunity to do something else. Over here, I didn't realize that the Pain was already dead, so I played quite passively into my tower, and I thought that was also going to be fine because Zephyrs is coming. So I'm going to make my way into this bush that we tried with last time. Right now, there's one combo and one combo only that I'm thinking about. Is going to be a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, and oh my goodness, I missed both the 2 and the 1. And so unfortunately, that's gonna be the second time that I failed this gank with Zephyrs. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit ashamed when I was telling my Zephyrs that, oh man, I wasted so much of your time. But anyway, we see the Valheim coming through. I'm like, Zephyrs, you do the jump this time. Excellent. That's gonna be a nice, easy 2-1. Finally, I land those. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about the micros per se on this VERES, but I'll make a comment after this one. So here's the 3-2-1. I didn't get the two very on point. You know what I try to do, and this is a great demonstration of that. What I think I'm doing, okay, is that I just wanted to do 3 aimed and then 2-1 auto aimed. It works if there's nobody else really around you, and I feel like that's the fastest way that you can chain up those combos. So that's what I did. But again, I'm not here to tell you about micros. I'm just here to say that, hey, this is what I did, and I was still able to get a good score on this game. If you just follow the kind of mentality in this game, you should be able to do the same in your own ranked games. Higher elo, of course, I'm talking about like conch level and higher master level. Maybe it's gonna be different. Again, okay. 5 minutes is up. We have our cannon waves coming through. This is a big mistake here from the Valheim. He knows that I have rotated and he decided to show himself on the bottom lane. That is a big invitation for me to just take out this middle tower, especially because I know Pain and Zata both showed top, and in fact they died. Okay, alright, so that's gonna be a free little mid tower. I see Vera went over to help out. Mid tower worth more than outer side towers. Okay, side lane towers, mid towers better. Okay, just remember that. Now here we're waiting for the Pain to show up and to gank him, but he showed himself towards the red side, so it is gonna be itadakimasu as we take out this Sage buff, no problem. I gotta leave this Sage buff to our mage here who needs it. Well, mage as in Gilder is mage, but he's our support. Okay, a nice stun coming through from the Zata is gonna be another 3-2-1. Yeah, another 3-2-1 and trying to take that away. We get the kill. Excellent 2-0-2. Very nice for us indeed. Now, I wanted to play more team fight into the top side because we have a very massive advantage there, but I saw Valheim still sticking to the Slayer lane. He has an opportunity right now to be able to make a split push, and so I decided that I need to come and defend this wave. Now, we then see Valheim going towards the top, so I'm gonna not be greedy and end that last cannon wave. Of course, that's like a 200 gold over there, right? But this mid tower, like I said, is super important, and the reason is because it opens up your entire jungle for the enemy to invade if they end up taking it. So don't be greedy sometimes, and just, you know, sacrifice the little bit of gold for a better macro play. Okay. Over here, I'm gonna be able to catch him out. I'm feeling confident at this point. Bloody Kiss is gonna, my whole entire combo finally this time goes through, and we're gonna be able to take out half the HP on this Valheim. This is what I'm talking about. Once you have an HP advantage, you can really just push in and play aggressive into the enemy jungle. And or like enemy lane. We're gonna almost be able to pick up that Valheim. He's as good as out of the fight now, no problem. Everybody still comes in though on the red team side, so we're just gonna continue to fight. It's everybody over here. They have Valheim backed, and who is it? Pain dead. So they have no reason. They have no business in fighting us over here. We have every business to just continue fighting. Telenas goes to push out the bottom lane. That is great for us. We actually already cleared that lane, so this made the fight even more worth it for us, is because then we get to just distract them and let somebody take down that tower. Free tower for us, and now we're gonna be able to roam and come back out with a whole bunch of gold. Over here, nice Arctic Orb there by William. And I didn't have a chance to use my ultimate, but thank goodness it didn't come out also. We see another one of these ADCs, so we're gonna do my combo again. Unfortunately this time Vilville probably used his second ability to dodge that out. CC immune, right? So unfortunately not able to land that, but we're just there to poke. We're just there to make a little bit of what's it called, to deplete some of that HP pool from the enemy carries or the enemy squishies so that we can make fights like these ones happen. Now of course on this by this time we were very confident in our gold lead that we're gonna be able to do this. Gildir gets a nice double control over there. It's gonna be a double skewer into the poor little Grack and Pain over there, and we pick up some very nice kills. A little cleanse coming through from the Zata. He's gonna get away, but this poor little Valheim. Ooh, we weren't able to get my second ability once again. I think it's because it's not online. Okay, you know, like wait, inline. You know, like it's a bit off. I didn't skewer him right, and so he didn't get pulled back and stunned or something like that. Over here now, we see everybody is in their high ground towers. We have 3 lanes pushed in. This game is now completely under our control, and it just went with very, like, we didn't do anything really special here. Oh, by the way, over there, don't do what I did. I tried to do a alt flicker like the way you would do with Raz, but I'm not sure if it's just I'm too slow or that it actually doesn't work. But anyway, I wanted to say is that there was really nothing special that I did to make this game turn the way it is. We just had good rotations. We picked up good fights. We forced the Valheim to always, or you know, in your cases, your own, you would be, you know, faced against some other warrior. We just forced our lane to always be late in terms of the rotation. We had better information. We were able to set up ambushes. You know, the little things just add up. Now Zephyrs is going in hams now. He is going hard, and we're gonna just then pick up our attention onto this other ADC. Excellent. He's half HP. Vera comes and deals the rest of the damage. A big hook over there, and Zephyrs unfortunately is gonna tank out most of the damage onto that tower. We're not gonna be able to save him. Here's the ultimate coming through. My second ability doesn't get the knock up, but thank goodness I am slightly tanky right now, and we're gonna be able to live through that just fine. High ground tower taken. It's looking like we might be able to just finish this game right here and now. But unfortunately, Zata gets through our grasp again. My combo is not really landing the way I wanted to. So minion wave got cleared by Zata. We're not gonna be able to push this anymore. I'm looking to retreat. But before we do, we're just gonna shove this wave in so that there's a little bit more pressure as we then be able to buy ourselves some time to be able to take out the enemy blue side jungle. However, our Telenos is still clicking away. I think at this point of the game that this is not so necessary for us because there's a lot of people coming back out to defend. We don't have a chance to win. The knockup does come through from the Telenos though, so I decided to go in to just try and help out, but had to flicker out. Kind of a wasted flicker, honestly. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I think in this game, that is the only moment that we really messed up, is overstaying there a little bit. In these kind of scenarios though, if your team is fighting, you still have to just, you know, come out with them. Sometimes you can't just retreat all by yourself, especially if you're playing a tank, okay, and your carries are going there at it, or else the enemy team will just find an opportunity to basically go in and kill everything. Over here, we did manage to get enough of their enemy basically low. We just kept looking for opportunities to kind of put in a little bit of damage here and there. We didn't go all in, and at any point in time, if we didn't find those kills, then it is gonna be a recall, a reset on some of the dragons and stuff like that, and back again with another attack. Rank 1, we're gonna be able to pick that one up. Unfortunately, no victory double cards, but I hope you enjoyed this video. 20% damage for us. We did not do anything really special. Just follow that mentality. And the last thing I want to give you also is to make sure when you play against the enemy, make sure you also still bring out your confidence, okay? Because the thing I've realized playing with stronger players than me is that when they start to feel that you're not confident, they're gonna take those pot shots at you that then poke you down, and you're not gonna have any HP to be able to lane against them anymore. Okay, sometimes it's about that morale. Okay, now of course take that with a grain of salt, because you do also have to notice your composition. Okay, I think a stark composition that would be able, like a composition that has a very stark contrast would be Lubu versus Liliana. I know they don't usually get laned together, but there was a couple of games that I ended up having to play that. I have to play a Liliana into a Lubu. It just felt very, very fine because I had that poke. Okay, so what I'm saying is that when you were able to then poke them down to, you know, half HP, they started playing very passively, you all of a sudden have a massive room to maneuver and make plays. Okay, so as a Slayer lane, make sure you don't get killed. Make sure you get your HP back when you need to, so that you can continue to lane with them and basically establish that lane priority to rotate and help out the other side of the map to fight and play with your teammates. You know, the way I waited for Zephy is the way I waited for the Gildir to be able to go and invade that blue side jungle. Alright, well, that was quite a lot to say. I don't know if my editor is gonna keep most of that. I hope he does. But maybe it's a bit boring at the end just with me saying things. But I hope the people who requested this video found it helpful, and yeah, we'll keep it there, and see you next time.